He was a funny guy. I mean, some of the jokes maybe some people considered went too far in terms of PC.
Okay.
But what I remember about him is the way he stood, just like Ramrod, just like in his 90s. I gave him a present on his 90th birthday, and he was just kind of like, his posture was just amazing.
We just heard the news about Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, and thought we would bring a rose from our garden and put it at the gate.
Can you just hold up your rose?
Oh, of course, just a little white to let the family know that they're being thought of.
I've lived in Windsor for over 20 years, and we live actually in Windsor Great Park. So we've seen a lot of Prince Philip and the royal family, and you know, sort of it's informally as well as, you know, formally, I suppose, just because of living where we do. So he's quite important, an important figure.
And also because I'm doing Duke of Edinburgh, so
yes, at school.
So
Yeah, so it's quite important to you.
Important to our school.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
What will you remember about him most, do you think?
I think probably his funny comments, you know, his one-liners. I think he'll be really well remembered for that. But also just for how strong he's been throughout this time with the Queen.
Good support for her.
What did Philip specifically mean to you guys?
Well, I think he was an honest guy. He saw the world as he saw it.
Yes.
He represented the country. Yeah, he made a few odd mistakes, but we all do in life.
I think it's sad that he passed away, and I think that you know, it must be hard for the Queen. He obviously personally wasn't anything to me, but I think he was something to a lot of people. You know, he was kind of like a figure.
I suppose the royal family is important to the nation.
Yeah, for the old family and for what he did for the Queen, and yeah, he was a very respectful man, and he, you know, if you know about his past and what he went through when he was a young man, he came out of that, and he was a very strong man, but strong on the side of supporting the Queen, and it means a lot to us, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what we're.
What will you remember most about Philip, do you think?
Oh, most of his jokes. Some of them not always great, but then for someone who has to tell so many jokes in a day, they're not always going to be funny, are they?
I loved his tenacity, and that sometimes he would get in trouble. A little bit mischievous. I think it brought balance a little bit to sometimes what could be defined as a stuffy situation. But just he was human and his own person. I don't know if I would agree to everything, but I certainly respected him as a person.